1458 AM and DAB. Smart speaker, mobile app and LikerRadio.com.
This is Leica Radio.
From the Sky News Centre at 9, the Archbishop of Canterbury will use his Easter sermon this morning to strongly criticise the government's plan to send asylum seekers to Rwanda. Justin Welby will say it goes against the nature of God. The Home Office says the policy is needed, but it faces legal challenges, not least from the House of Lords. Here's Labour's Lord Dubs.
We want to make sure that they have proper legal advice and help in pursuing their asylum claim. But let's hope that legally they won't even be allowed to be removed from this country, that the lawyers will get it stopped, and then we'll have to rethink the whole silly idea.
Well, meanwhile, Prince Charles will use his Easter message to praise the hundreds of people who've offered up their homes to Ukrainian refugees. This morning, Russia's issued an ultimatum to Ukraine's forces defending Mariupol, saying their lives will be spared if they lay down their weapons in the next few hours. Missile attacks have been reported again in a city near to the capital, Kiev. There are calls for an investigation into an epilepsy drug which is still being given to pregnant women despite thousands of babies being born with deformities because of it. In 2020, a review into sodium valproate found around 20,000 babies had been affected since 1973. Hundreds of women are still being prescribed it every year. Anthropologist Mariana Chota says it's a scandal.
These drugs are being given to women in plain packets, and so the information leaflet isn't there. Plain packets or stickers stuck over the warnings saying, don't take this drug if you're planning to be pregnant or you are pregnant.
The NHS plans to cut the use of the drug by 50% next year. Teachers are going to debate whether limits should be set on class sizes. The NAS UWT union says bigger groups are having a negative impact on pupil progress. And the UK is supposed to enjoy warmer than usual temperatures this Easter Sunday, though they're unlikely to top the record set on Friday. Forecasters think it could reach 19 degrees. That's the latest. I'm Fraser Knight.
The Sky Broadband Spring Sale is here. Okay. You'll jump for joy at our Spring Fibre Special for just £25 a month for 18 months with a £19.95 setup fee. It comes with super fast speeds, award-winning service and amazing value for just £25 a month. Don't miss out. Go to sky.com today. Superfast 35 ends 28th of April, usually £30.50, £35.50 a month after 18 months. Prices may change. Average download speed 36 megabits per second. See choose.co.uk, see sky.com. Thank you.
Leica Radio 1458 and Leica Gold 1035, a part of the Leica Group. Leica Radio Weather is brought to you by TravelUp.com. Our lowest prices are guaranteed only when you book directly through TravelUp.com or call 0207 580 5000.
The weather today on Easter Sunday, 17th of April 2022. Light cloud and gentle breeze in London and surrounding areas. Top temperature 18 centigrade. Sunset is at 8 p.m.
Weather was brought to you by TravelUp.com. Our lowest prices are guaranteed only when you book directly through TravelUp.com.
Leica Radio.
Talking Points with Keith Vaz, celebrating diversity. Leica, London.
Leica Radio.
Good morning and welcome to the 106th edition of Talking Points on Leica Radio with me, Keith Vaz. Thank you for joining me today, Easter Sunday, the 17th of April 2022. I hope you're having a great weekend. Happy birthday this week to Ian Sebaskaran, Hanal Chauhan, Milan Kangale and Gorinda Sandhu. What a week last week was. The first ever elephant parade in Leicester in commemoration of Kun Vishai, the late and great owner of Leicester City Football Club. The parade began at the Bap Swaminarayan Hindu Temple in Leicester and ended on the Golden Mile. It's also marked the 100th anniversary of the birth of Pramukh Swami Maharaj. From Ukraine, the government has issued an urgent plea to civilians still in the east of Ukraine to evacuate as soon as possible, as an increase in shelling is predicted. UNICEF have stated that nearly 2/3 of all Ukrainian children, around 4.8 million people, have fled their homes since the invasion. Are you a TikTok addict? If you are, you would have seen the Leica team dancing with my special guest. He is the Bollywood superstar Gulshan Grover, who's acted in over 400 films. He's one of the icons of Bollywood, with its £1.8 billion a year industry. He is bad man. Last Sunday marked the birthday of Lord Ram. We will be talking to Rajul Tijora, the secretary of the Sri Lohana Mahajan in Leicester, who will be talking to us about the 9-day Katha that they've had there. But before all that, let's hear some music.
सकदी नहीं मैं जी सकदा नहीं कोई दूसरी मैं शर्ता भी रखदा नहीं क्या तेरे बाजो मेरा सच्चियां मोहब्बत वे माही किते और नहीं मिलना जिते भी तू चले सकदी नहीं मैं रह सकदा नहीं तेरे बिन यारा और किते तकदा नहीं क्या तेरे बाजो मेरा रंग तेरा चढ़े आए कि हुण कोई रंग नहीं हो चढ़ना जिथे भी तू चले
Channel sponsor Tilda Rice. Elevate your festive dishes with Tilda.
We've got great deals at Morrison's this Eid, like a 5 kilo VT Super Basmati rice box for just £7.50. Or how about a 750 gram pick and mix party bag for just £4? Morrison's. Make good things happen. Selected stores and online, subject to availability. When it's gone, it's gone.
These long summer days means you break your fast much later. Tropical Sun coconut water gives your body the much-needed rejuvenation for Ramadan. Tropical Sun Coconut Water, your iftari and sehri partner.
Sapna Caterers presents The Orangery, the newest restaurant in town, for a premium dining experience located in the 250 acres of the lush green in Stockley Park with ample parking space. Visit The Orangery.
पाकिस्तान पैसे भिजवाने का सबसे बेफिक्र तरीका बेफिक्र मोबाइल ऐप डाउनलोड बेफिक्र ऐप टुडे or visit bayfikr.net.
Spices, rice, lentils, flour, Hera Foods covers everything your kitchen needs. Our products are made with high quality ingredients and packed with love. Hera Foods, king in quality, king in taste.
Go Unlimited Plus is what you need from Leica Mobile. Unlimited international minutes, unlimited data, and unlimited UK minutes and texts for just £30. That's right, just £30. So go and get the Go Unlimited Plus from Leica Mobile. Log on to leicamobile.co.uk. T's and C's apply.
A cool NRI groom. Oh, मैनू देसड़ कुड़ी नाल प्यार नहीं हो सकदा. And a simple desi kudi.
एक तरमाना मेरा ब्याह ढंग दा कराउण दा ओदा पूरा हो गज के.
What happens when they meet?
देसड़ मगर आई हिड़कदा पर छोटा जी फेर चला ली.
मैं छोटा या फेर चलाउण लई क्या सी ब्याह ही नहीं सी क्या नाले मेरा ब्याह ते इहदे नाल हो ही नहीं सकदा. Watch the biggest family entertainer. मैं ब्याह नहीं करो ना तेरे नाल. Streaming exclusively on Z5.
Ali Bhavan's unbeatable prices on Jamin, Haldiram, Hira, Foodco, TRS, Natco, Tilda, Shana, Ashoka, Kofresh, Shan, VT, Top Up, Tropical Sun, Maggie, Raja, Ashirvad and lots more. Ali Bhavan, 11 to 15 Marketplace, Bexley Heath, DA 670Z. Open daily from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Visit alibhavan.com with ample parking.
Scoop Herb Ramadan Special Khajoor and Badam Fresh Ice Cream. Celebrate your Ramadan with Scoop Herb Ice Cream. Scoop Herb on Rayners Lane, Harrow and Alperton, Wembley. Open till late during Ramadan.
Download the new Leica Radio app now. Listen to Leica Radio and Leica Gold live or listen back. Search for Leica Radio on Android and iOS devices. The personalities that matter. With Keith Vaz on Talking Points.
Leica Radio.
Welcome back. This is Keith Vaz on Leica Radio on Talking Points. Now, we've got special guests and we've got awesome guest today. Must go in that second category. He's one of the most famous actors in Bollywood and indeed one of the very few who has a catchphrase absolutely associated just with his name. He was born and educated in Delhi. He has appeared in over 400 films. In addition, he's a producer, director, and over a 25-year career, he's proven himself to be a versatile professional with a passion for his chosen craft. He's acted in many of India's most successful films, receiving numerous accolades and awards, and is a prominent figure in the Indian film community. His film Kalam earned his nomination for National Awards of India Best Supporting Actor. He's also won the Best Actor International Award at the New York City Film Festival and the Houston Film Festival. My goodness. I saw it for myself when he came to Leicester and he literally stopped the traffic. Let's hear from the bad man himself, Gulshan Grover. Good morning, Gulshan Grover.
Good morning, Keith. Thank you for such kind, warm introduction. And hi, everyone who's listening to Leica Radio.
Now, your voice and your face are so recognizable that I mentioned traffic stopping looks. When you were walking along on the streets here in London, when you were in Leicester, people just all wanted selfie with you. They all wanted to talk to you. Does that really show you the way in which being a movie star has changed over the last 30 years? 30 years ago, of course, mobile phones were practically not here. Now, everyone wants a picture.
I would say in terms of affection of my fans, affection, love and blessings of my fans, it has multiplied. It hasn't changed, which I feel very blessed about because it's not today. I always say this, whatever I am today is because of my fans. Their love, affection, blessings, guidance has constantly been my tremendous support. I know this for a fact that when your fans love you, they feel you're a part of their growing up. You're a part of their entertainment life. So they have a right over you. If they want a picture with me, I'm never unhappy or angry about this. In fact, I criticize my other colleagues who get upset about, oh my God, there's no privacy. Who the hell asked you to choose and become a film star? Go work in some office, run some business. Nobody will take a photograph of you. So why are you complaining? When you want the perks of a certain kind of profession, certain irritants, certain discomforts come with it. Face it. And for me, taking a picture with a fan is not a discomfort. It's a matter of privilege, pride, and happiness. I would be very unhappy, frustrated if nobody wanted a picture with me.
Well, a lot did, and I'm sure they will in the future. But one of the reasons why you have got that very famous catchphrase, which we will not ask you to repeat endlessly, but we will ask you to repeat it just once at the end of the program. Why have you chosen negative characters for your screen roles rather than choosing the nice ones that people are going to really like?
3 reasons. When I came to work in movies, before that done my master's from Shriram College of Commerce, where cutoff point is to get in admission is 100% marks. And after having done, very well in my academics, the choice was when I made the choice of going to movies, going to art, I wanted to think that here I am, chucking everything that is available to me because of my academics, going to a profession that has, that I have passion, but I have no knowledge of. So I made a lifelong commitment to being an entertainer. And I wanted to be able to act entire life. If you play a lead actor, a romantic hero, it's based on your age. It's based on your good looks. It's based on how girls are eager to have your photographs on their mobile or in their bedrooms. When you are not so-called attractive, it's going to sort of diminish. I wanted to be able to act my entire life. The role that does not depend on your vanity, on your good looks, depends on how fantastic you are, is the bad guy roles.
This is Keith Vaz on Talking Points on Leica Radio. I said I was only going to ask him to repeat his catchphrase once, but I think for each end of the segment, we need to hear it. I am talking to
Bad Man.
Join us after the break.
Leica Radio.
Flight updates are brought to you by TravelUp.com. Flights, hotels and holidays.
Let's go for a flight update. All flights are as scheduled, but please check with your flight operators before heading to the airport.
Flight updates were brought to you by TravelUp.com. Lowest prices are guaranteed only when you book directly through TravelUp.com. Call 0207 580 5000. Leica Radio channel sponsor Tilda Rice. Elevate your festive dishes with Tilda.
We've got great deals at Morrison's this Eid, like a 5 kilo VT Super Basmati rice box for just £7.50. Or how about a 750 gram pick and mix party bag for just £4? Morrison's. Make good things happen. Selected stores and online, subject to availability. When it's gone, it's gone.
Celebrate all your special moments with Haldiram's. Your most loved Haldiram sweets are made in the UK. Now available at Sainsbury's and Asian grocery stores across the country. You can also order online at www.haldiramuk.com.
ZTV HD brings you a brand new drama show, Mithai. A bubbly and cheerful Mithai always shares sweetness in everyone's life and wishes to bring happiness for all. Mithai, Monday to Saturday, 2:30 p.m. and watch again at 10 p.m. on ZTV HD. Available on Sky 709 and Virgin Media 809.
Sunrise Glazing का मतलब है quality, competitive price and quick service at the same time. Sunrise Glazing का मतलब है windows, doors, bifolding doors, composite doors with German profile. Sunrise Glazing is on 01895 23 22 22 or sales at sunriseglazing.co.uk.
Scoop-Herb Ramadan Special Khajur and Badam Fresh Ice Cream. Celebrate your Ramadan with Scoop-Herb Ice Cream. Scoop-Herb on Rayners Lane, Harrow and Alperton, Wembley. Open till late during Ramadan.
पाकिस्तान की मकबूल चैरिटी को अब रमजान के दौरान अपनी ज़कात, फितराना और सदकात भिजवाइए सीधे आपके मोबाइल से बेफिक्र होके Bayfikr mobile app. Download Bayfikr app today or visit bayfikr.net.
Go Unlimited Plus is what you need from Leica Mobile. Unlimited international minutes, unlimited data, and unlimited UK minutes and texts for just £30. That's right, just £30. So go and get the Go Unlimited Plus from Leica Mobile. Log on to leicamobile.co.uk. T's and C's apply.
Shop till you drop at Ali Bhavan with hundreds of special offers under one roof for this Ramadan. On fresh fruit and veg, meat, fish, groceries, household items. Ali Bhavan, 11 to 15 Marketplace, Bexley Heath, DA 670Z. Just opposite McDonald's and between Barclays and Nando's. Less than a minute's walk from the Broadway Square car park. Rear car park and collection facilities available. Ali Bhavan, it's all about food.
दीन इस्लाम मोहब्बत का पैगाम अल्लाह का इनाम खालिक का है पैगाम लाइका रेडियो और लाइका गोल्ड के तमाम लिसनर्स के लिए हम पेश कर रहे हैं खसूसी रमजान ट्रांसमिशन वक्त सहर और वक्त इफ्तार आपके मेजबान रॉकी खान के हमरा। इस खिदमत को आप तक पेश करने में हमारा साथ दिया है तारिक हलाल वालों ने, जो अपनी ब्रांचेस के हमरा बेशतर सेंसबरीज की ब्रांचेस से फ्रेश हलाल मीट मुहैया करते हैं और अब डिलीवरी की मदद से फौरन फ्रेश हलाल मीट होम डिलीवर भी करते हैं। ये रमजान हम और आप ईमान की मजबूती के साथ।
The big mobile networks are raising your bills again. What a load of scallops. Like you haven't got enough on your plate with tax rises, gas rises and everything else rises. At Tesco Mobile, we think this is utter horseradish. So, like last year, we won't be raising our prices during your contract. Join us for prices that stay fixed.
This is Supermarket Mobile. Tesco Mobile. Every little helps. To verify, please visit tescomobile.com/fixed prices.
Leica's Movie of the Week.
KGF Chapter 2 is the second part of the duology, starring Yash and directed by Prashant Neel. Numerous box office records are going to tumble throughout the weekend, with many starting to fall even before the release. The pre-sales for the movie are absolutely fire, with an estimated 75 crore rupees in sales for the opening day already. KGF Chapter 2 releases on April the 14th.
Easter on Leica. Keith Vaz on Talking Points. Leica.
Welcome back. This is Keith Vaz on Talking Points on Leica Radio. I'm talking to the famous Bollywood superstar Gulshan Grover. Gulshan, you played a number of different roles. How do you get into the character of the movie? Are you a method actor? In other words, you get into the soul of the character, or do you base your interpretation on someone you know?
A combination of everything. When I came to movies, went for acting training, then I became an acting teacher in the same school for about 10 years. And some of the leading actors of today were my students at the acting school. And I came after having studied, I keep saying this again. So I looked around and I found stars, especially stars, play the same part, look the same, just the name changes, character doesn't change, acting doesn't change. They were just doing what they were known for. I said, I'm going to play each character in a different way. And what I started to do was work on the character. Having learned acting, learning acting, it's a lifelong process. You can never say I've learned acting. So help me. What also helped me is observation, looking at people. You know, one of the subjects that we teach at the acting school is emotional memory. So you sort of remember those incidents, those people, and you use them as a treasure in your acting. So combination of method acting, combination of relying on what you have memories of and what you are observing.
How do you decide on the role? Obviously, a script will come through to your agent, first of all, and then they'll forward it on to you. Do you see every script that comes in, or is there a sifting process? And what's the decisive factor? Is it the money? Is it the character? Is it who your co-stars are? People, I think, are very interested to know how you choose.
Again, a combination of all that what you mentioned and more. You know, what happens is that at different stages of life, you need different things. Any and every actor, when you want every role that you can get, because you want to be able to act, then you need a house, you need a better car, you need clothes. Money becomes an additional criteria. Then you're not comfortable with certain actors. You're not comfortable with long outdoors when you have a family or something. So all these elements come together for you to accept a part. In India, agents started to happen now. I mean, it was managers, secretaries, and there were no scripts. There were narrations, that the filmmaker, if he's bigger, he'll invite you to their home and narrate the role to you, not necessarily the entire film. As you get bigger, the filmmaker with the writer and everybody comes to your home and they sort of narrate the whole film to you. Now, of course, it's a script. So everything that gives you a feeling. And many times it's an intuitive feeling. Like this film, I Am Kalam, that you mentioned about, where I'm nominated for the National Award of India. I didn't want to do that film. The director was new. It was being made by a foundation. I said, what kind of film will they make? And within 30 seconds, I said, yes. They said, we have very little money. I said, I don't want any money.
So on that, a lot of the actors in the early days were given fees for performing, very, very small fees, till the movie industry changed dramatically. Do you think it's better to get a fee or a percentage if you're advising an actor who is about to follow in your footsteps?
Well, if you are in India, fee is better. Because you don't control percentage. It's not easy. It's a very difficult process. A fixed fee is better.
This is Keith Vaz on Talking Points on Leica Radio. I'm having a fascinating conversation with...
Hi, Leica Radio. This is Bad Man.
Oh, it goes down my spine. Join us after I've had a glass of water. Join us after the break.
Kishore and Artie, so come on.
Welcome back. This is Keith Vaz on Talking Points on Leica Radio, talking to the Bollywood superstar Gulshan Grover. When you came to Leicester last week, thousands of people saw you. Everyone brought out their mobile phones. Are you surprised at the reaction that you get? Obviously, in India, you can't have a meal. You can't visit a supermarket. You can't go down to the chemist. Did you expect that to happen in the UK as well?
Absolutely, yes. I would be unhappy if this didn't happen. I mean, I can guarantee you this will happen to me for years to come, till I'm alive, until I'm working. This will happen to me because whatever I'm today is because of the love, affection, and blessings of my fan. And they know it.
Now, your catchphrase, Badman, has turned itself into a grooming product. Very kindly, you have given me one of these amazing boxes of Badman grooming, though I'm not sure whether the label Badman is something that I would like to ascribe to. What was the purpose of starting this, and did you ever believe it would be so phenomenally successful when you started a completely new venture?
First of all, this is the first time that in the Indian film industry that popular character that I played in a movie which was called Badman became my name. Became the title of a film made by Viacom 18, which is called Badman, which is available on Woot. And then my autobiography is called Badman by Penguin. And now one of the largest herbal products making company headed by Dr. Sanjeev Juneja decided to launch grooming products called Badman. And he thinks, and we all think that, there's not much being done on men's grooming, so therefore, and plus this being herbal and plus this being one of the most fantastic product. If I look the way I look, it's because of those Badman products. And I'm not lying, I'm not selling. I have used the Badman shaving cream this morning. I've used the Badman face wash this morning. I've used the saffron soap this morning. It's fantastic. It's extraordinary. If I look so bad and cool and sexy, it's because of Badman products.
Well, I try the same thing. I use the saffron soap, but I do not look as sexy as you. I think the reason
your work is sexy. Your achievements are. So you're fantastic.
Very sweet
and
of
your
you.
Personality radiates,
Now, you've got a son, Sanjay. He's also sort of in the industry. You didn't groom him and make him an actor. He is a producer. So they've got the real power, haven't they?
Yeah.
I mean, the actors get the plaudits and the selfies, but it's the producers who control everything. Tell me about Sanjay. Were you disappointed that he didn't become an actor, or are you proud of what he's achieved?
Oh, I'm proud of Sanjay. I'm proud of my son, Sanjay Grover. I cannot explain to you. I'm a very happy father. I mean, like Sanjay as the chairwoman of MGM, who's now the chairwoman of legendary calls Sanjay, born in Bollywood, raised in Hollywood. And Sanjay works as a film producer at Hollywood studio MGM. Sanjay has multiple achievements in the entertainment business, and someday we will convince him, or his girlfriend will convince him to act also.
So that, you see, at the back of your mind, you're still waiting for that, aren't you?
No.
You're still waiting for Sanjay to act.
Achievements. I'm waiting for Sanjay to, as he's a producer, to produce films in India, to produce more films in Hollywood, and also someday to direct and act also.
I should ask you this, finally. Of all the films that you've acted in, which is your favourite? I'm sure everyone who interviews asks you that. And secondly, when they do the life of Gulshan Grover, which they will do, there's definitely going to be a movie called Badman. Who would you like to play you in that movie? So 2 final questions.
First of all, it is never possible to decide which is your favorite film. It's incorrect. I can never do that. Each film is my favorite because I did them for different reasons and they gave me different kind of achievement and satisfaction. And when they decide to make a movie on my life called Badman, there are multiple actors, and my playing me doesn't need a popular actor. It needs someone who can, sort of have, first of all, that diverse age that over 40 years, like how I've just changed marginally. And also that how I've grown in terms of my craft, how I've grown in terms of as a person. And so many, smaller, interesting traits need to be portrayed subtly. So we will choose the actor when we get there.
Sadly, the 15 minutes are up. We've come to the end of this interview, but Gulshan, we always ask our very special guests, even an awesome guest like you, to choose a favourite song, and so that we can play it to the Leica Radio listeners, as well as to ask them to dedicate it to someone. which song would you like to leave us with, and who would you like to dedicate it to?
My son, Sanjay Grover, I would like to dedicate the song to. Like every parent, I'm proud of my kid and wishing and hoping that Sanjay does fantastic. Give him blessings, please. Everyone on Laika Radio, please. Recently at his birthday, they played a song, Tu Mera Dil, Tu Meri Jaan, but I love you, Daddy. You trouble me, you give me happiness, and the kid says, but you love me, Daddy.
I think I may have to play it to Luke and Anjali. It has been an honour to have you on Laika Radio today, especially on Talking Points. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you again in London in the very near future.
I'd like to say thank you to you, Keith, for inviting me, and I learned so much from you, from your, diverse, interesting achievements and personality. And I'd like to say thank you to Laika Radio. This is the Bad Man.
Let us hear the Bad Man song.
अकेले तुम जो हम तुम संग है तो फिर क्या गम तू मेरा दिल तू मेरी जान I love you daddy तू मासूम तू शैतान But you love me daddy तू मेरा दिल I love you, Daddy. तू मासूम, तू शैतान. But you love me, Daddy. यूं तो है तू नन्हा सा है मगर गुरु सबका और इसी शरारत से दिल जिगर मैं हूँ सबका कहने को है यूं तो हजार कोई मगर तुझसा कहा अकेले तुम जो हम तुम संग है तो फिर क्या गम तू मेरा दिल तू मेरी जान I love you daddy तू मासूम तू शैतान But you love me daddy अकेले तुम जो हम तुम संग है तो फिर क्या गम तू मेरा दिल तू मेरी जान I love you daddy तू मासूम तू शैतान But जान
I love you daddy
तू मासूम तू शैतान
but you love me daddy but you love me daddy
Leica Radio.
Traffic and travel.
I'm Claire Sharp. The M11 is queuing on the southbound approach to the M25. That's at junction 6. A lane remains closed on the exit Slip Road after an accident. The M4 really struggling on the Spur Road heading south towards the airport. This is taking around about 20 minutes to get through. No major issues to report though. And in Shoreditch, the A10 that remains closed both ways at Old Street for ongoing police investigation. In East Ham, Royal Albert Way, that's blocked southbound from Armada Way to Woolwich Manor Way because of an ongoing accident. And on the trains, London Euston Station has no service this weekend because of the engineering works. And that's the latest traffic and travel.
Talking Points with Keith Vaz. Celebrating diversity. Leica London. Leica Radio Weekends. Leica Radio channel sponsor Tilda Rice. Elevate your festive dishes with Tilda.
We've got great deals at Morrison's this Eid, like a 5 kilo VT Super Basmati rice box for just £7.50. Or how about a 750 gram pick and mix party bag for just £4? Morrison's. Make good things happen. Selected stores and online, subject to availability. When it's gone, it's gone.
Every time I take off, my heart stays back in India. Mere apnon ke paas, wherever I reside in the world, my heart still beats India ki dhun par. Bas isliye, it's time to make a home in my homeland. Now buy your dream home in India from UK with ICICI Bank Home Loans for the Indian at heart.
The home loans and services are subject to Reserve Bank of India rules and offered by ICICI Bank Limited India. Terms and conditions apply. Call us on 0344 412 4444 or visit icicibank.co.uk.
Ali Bhavan, a large, spacious, hygienic Asian superstore in Bexley Heath with hundreds of products on special offer for this Ramadan. 4 baby chickens for £12, 4 roosters for £15, whole or half lamb only $7.99, fresh fish, tilapia, rohu or fresh prawns only $7.99, and pomfret $9.99 a kilo. TRS 750 grams broken cashews 2 for £9, Foodco 700 grams supreme almonds 2 for £12, Natco 750 grams jumbo pistachio 2 for £18, with many more unbelievable prices in store. Visit alibhavan.com, open daily from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Ali Bhavan 11 to 15 Marketplace Bexley Heath DA6 7DZ. Phone 0203 149 1393.
KGF Chapter 2. Starring rocking star Yash, Sanjay Dutt and Raveena Tandon. Directed by Prashant Neel. KGF Chapter 2. Running successfully nationwide.
तो आज हम बात करेंगे बेजोड़ जोड़ियां क्या होती हैं? क्या होती हैं? बिना गुल के गुलजार, बिना तारों का आसमान, नहीं भाई, बिना कोरमे के रमादान, नामुमकिन। तो अब समझे बेजोड़ जोड़ियां क्या होती हैं? जैसे कि खुशबूदार टिल्डा प्योर बासमती राइस और जायकेदार कोरमा और जाफरानी मुर्ग।
Elevate your festive meals with aromatic Tilda Pure Basmati Rice. Ramadan Mubarak from Tilda.
One thing COVID did give us: digital transformation. If you're serious about digital growth and would like a tactical approach to your digital marketing, then remember the name Hearty Hanks. With over 20 years experience and a proven track record, we have the talent and know-how to deliver online success. Hearty Hanks, experts in consultancy, branding, design, e-commerce, search and social. For further information, simply Google Hearty Hanks.
Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Who's the killer? You'll never know. A dark and stormy night can show who's family and who's the foe. When secrets begin to overflow, you've got to hide them now or take the blow. Watch this classic whodunit-style Z5 original series, Galiwana, streaming exclusively on Z5.
A Ramadan special offer from Tilda Rice. Get free saffron with every purchase of a specially marked bag of Tilda Pure Basmati 5 kg, 10 kg or 20 kg. Hurry! Offer only valid while stocks last. So visit your local supermarket today. Wishing you a Ramadan Mubarak from Tilda.
You wanted it, you got it. The new Leica Radio mobile app is available now. Download for free from the Play Store or App Store and listen to Leica Radio and Leica Gold wherever you are. London's biggest hits continue
On Leica Radio.
all bank holiday weekend. Talking Points with Keith Vaz, celebrating diversity. Leica, London.
Leica Radio.
Welcome back. This is Keith Vaz on Talking Points on Leica Radio. Our next guest is Rajul Tajura, who's been the secretary of the Sri Lohana Mahajan in Leicester for the last 30 years. She's been on the committee, can you imagine, for a third of a century. Today, Rajul will be talking to us about the religious event of Ram Katha. Katha is a religious form of poetic storytelling, and Ram Katha is a performance of telling the story of Lord Ram that can be enjoyed by everyone. Ram Katha is observed by 1.2 billion Hindus across the world, with over 1 million in the United Kingdom. Rajul joins us today from Leicester. Good morning, Rajul Tajura.
Good morning, and Jai Shri Krishna to you, Keith.
Jai Shri Krishna to you. You've been the secretary of the temple. You've been on the committee for many, many years. You must be glad after the last 2 years and the lockdowns and the pandemics to be back meeting people and organising. What's it been like to be back again?
It's been amazing. The temple is really lit up, I should say, with the people and the devotees coming into the temple. So it's been phenomenal. The last 2 years have been very tough. But yeah, it was a situation which was tough for the whole world, basically.
Now, you mentioned the pandemic and how difficult it was, the challenges that you faced. What were there any big challenges for the temple? It must be very difficult to worship online. We've all gone online for everything. But a temple is really more than just a place of worship. It's also the Lohana Mahajan. It's a community centre, isn't it? What kinds of things were you all involved with during the pandemic?
So the pandemic came in, and the first thing we thought was, how do we reach out to the people? So the first medium was going on Facebook for events, live Facebook events. Then we thought about Zoom, started going live on Zoom, for events. Some of us would go to the temple, maintaining social distance. So not more than 4 people were allowed in the temple. We started doing the Aarti so the people could see the Aarti in the evenings. So those are the sort of things that we tried to overcome the challenge, The other main thing that we did was we created a food parcel service for weekends during COVID, and that was our biggest challenge as a community centre.
Tell us about the importance of having the Ram Katha, especially at the Lohana Centre.
Yeah, so the Sri Ram Katha is the Katha and the story of Lord Rama, who is the 17th of the Lord Vishnu's 24 incarnations. And this month, which is the Chaitra Mas month for the Gujarati or the Hindu community, it's very important that we recite this particular story. The main thing about the story is, Keith, that it brought the community together. It's come so well together that if I told you some of the stats, you won't believe it. So on Friday, we served 350 tiffins. There were approximately 400 people at the venue. On Sunday, we had 700 tiffins that went out. Monday, Tuesday, the figures were again between 350 to 400 people at the venue. So we had to open up 2 of the other rooms, switch on the televisions, and get that katha going out to everyone. So it's really, really brought the community together. And like Sri Ram's Katha is all about bringing the family together, him coming back from his exile back into the community. And that's how the community feels right now, that we are coming out of an exile from COVID and coming back home, coming back to our temple. And that's what it means to the community, Keith.
Religion at this moment of time in the world we live in, with the situation going on, as we know, in Ukraine, we have a civil war in Yemen, many parts of the world. We're lucky to be in Leicester and to be in Britain, where we don't have these conflicts. We had them in Northern Ireland until very recently. How important is religion at a time like this?
It's extremely important. I mean, I know that we are continuously praying for the people all across the world, and it just basically brings humanity together. That's how I feel, that these temples, religion, brings people together. It's like I said, it's overcoming evil, and that's exactly what Lord Rama did. He overcame evil with a good team of people, like Hanuman, his brother, Lakshmana, etc. And that's what we are doing currently at our center. As a team, we are providing this togetherness, this belief that, yes, there is something stronger. Humanity still exists. And the only way people come together is through these religious events. And that's what we are seeing right now at the Ram Mandir.
Rajul Tijora, Secretary of the Sri Lohana Mahajan, thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you for the amazing work that you've done for this temple over the last 30 years. You have been incredible in the time and devotion that you've given to the temple and to the Mahajan. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Keith, and thank you to all the listeners of Laika Radio. Thank you so much.
ਹੌਲੀ ਹੌਲੀ ਗਿੱਧੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਨੱਚ ਬਦਲੋ ਨੀ ਤੇਰਾ ਲੱਕ ਨਾ ਮਰੋੜਾ ਖਾ ਜਾਵੇ ਹੌਲੀ ਹੌਲੀ ਗਿੱਧੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਨੱਚ ਬਦਲੋ ਨੀ ਤੇਰਾ ਲੱਕ ਨਾ ਮਰੋੜਾ ਖਾ ਜਾਵੇ ਹੌਲੀ ਹੌਲੀ ਗਿੱਧੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਨੱਚ ਬਦਲੋ ਨੀ ਤੇਰਾ ਲੱਕ ਨਾ ਮਰੋੜਾ ਖਾ ਜਾਵੇ yeah baby ਤੂੰ up down baby ਜਾਨ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਜਾਏ ਹਾਏ ਮੇਰੀ अखियों से करे yes no maybe पर मुझे पता दिल दूर देगी ओ मॉर्निंग जैसे तू क्लब विच नचदी चाह के भी तुझसे नजर नहीं हटदी ओ मॉर्निंग जैसे तू क्लब विच नचदी चाह के भी तुझसे नजर नहीं हटदी रेड सूट नाल जद पावे रेड चूड़ियां मुंडियां दी जान नी तू सोहणी उत्ते टंगदी मैं आई तेरे लिए देख सज धज के अपनों नी मना नच नच के मेरे ठुमके तफायर लगा हौली 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 गिद्दे विच नच बदलो नी तेरा लक ना मरोड़ा खा जावे हौली हौली गिद्दे विच नच बदलो नी तेरा लक ना मरोड़ा खा जावे हौली हौली गिद्दे विच नच बदलो नी तेरा लक ना मरोड़ा खा जावे yeah baby हौली हौली गिद्दे विच नच बदलो नी तेरा लक ना मरोड़ा खा जावे हौली हौली गिद्दे विच नच बदलो नी तेरा लक ना मरोड़ा खा जावे हौली हौली गिद्दे विच नच बदलो नी तेरा लक ना मरोड़ा खा जावे yeah baby
channel sponsor Tilda Rice. Elevate your festive dishes with Tilda.
Punjab National Bank International Limited launches mobile app for personal customers. Whether you want to send money to India or view your latest balance, do that on the go. Simply download our app for free from your mobile app store. Terms and conditions apply. For more details, please visit
www.pnbint.com. Deposit protection from FSCS. Authorised by the PRA and regulated by FCA and PRA.
Asian Groceries यानी कि
Om Cash and Carry. Om Cash
डार्लिंग, दाल में कोई स्वाद नहीं है।
ऐसी बकवास दालें लाओगे तो स्वाद कहाँ से लाऊं?
लेकिन पड़ोस वाली रीटा की दाल तो
वो अपनी सारी ग्रोसरी ओम कैश एंड कैरी से लाती है। वीगन दालें और स्पाइरन के मसाले।
ठीक है, मैं अभी ओम कैश एंड कैरी चलता हूँ।
सीधे वहीं जाना और सुनो, रीटा अपना शॉपिंग कर आई है। ओम कैश एंड कैरी।
omcashandcarry.co.uk.
Why are elephants always the first animal in the pool? Because they've packed their trunks already. They've packed their trunks. The elephants are undoubtedly the most popular animal here at Woburn, and they walk around like they own the place. There's an elephant house, elephant meadow arena. Nellie played there once. Oh yeah, we even share agents. That's how big we are.
Grab your tickets and see who's visiting the park this week at woburnsafari.co.uk.
The wild is closer than you think.
You've loved his stunts and swag. You've adored his powerful dialogues. Now get set to watch superstar Ajit Kumar once again as ACP Arjun Kumar in this latest high-octane action entertainer.
अपने काम से मतलब रखने वाले आम आदमी का दिमाग सटक गया ना, तो वो तुम पे कहर बन के बरसेगा।
Vali Mein, streaming now only on Z5. Available in Tamil, Telugu, Kannada and Hindi. Subscribe now to Z5's annual pack.
Go Unlimited Plus is what you need from Leica Mobile. Unlimited international minutes, unlimited data and unlimited UK minutes and texts for just £30. That's right, just £30. So go and get the Go Unlimited Plus from Leica Mobile. Log on to leicamobile.co.uk. T's and C's apply.
Himalaya Carpet's biggest ever sale on flooring ever done. With carpet starting from $3.99 per square metre. All roll stock reduced by 30%. All room size remnants with 70% off. Wooden flooring reduced. Every carpet, vinyl, laminate, flooring, everything is reduced for 1 week only. With branches at Southall, Slough and Hounslow.
Himalayan carpets for low prices. Himalayan carpets.
Hustle Diagnostics provides RT-PCR travel and self-assured COVID testing. Visit hustleiagnostics.com or call 0300 124 6500. This Ramadan, open your heart to those less fortunate with the Living is Giving campaign in association with Morrisons. Buy any participating pack and a portion of the price will be donated to the Together for Short Lives, a charity helping parents and their terminally ill children make the most of their limited time together. Lend a helping hand with the Living is Giving campaign in association with Morrisons. Participating brands Medina, Salam, Indus, Shazan's Select, The Mocktail Company and Rubicon. Dairy Valley wishes you Ramadan Mubarak. Celebrate your iftar with superior quality Dairy Valley paneer, gulab jamun, rasmalai, barfi and desi ghee. Dairy Valley available at Asian supermarkets near you.
Switch between Leica Radio and Leica Gold at the touch of a button. Download the Leica Radio mobile app and listen to your favourite stations on mobile now. The personalities that matter with Keith Vaz on Talking Points.
Leica Radio.
That's it for this week. Time's up. My thanks to Bollywood superstar Gulshan Grover and the secretary of the Sri Lahana Mahajan, Rahul Tachura. Special thanks to my production assistant Dan, producer Rupi, and of course my editor Adam. To end this week's programme, we will be listening to a song chosen by Misty. It's had 269 million views on YouTube. Let's listen. Nadio Par from the film Rui. This has been Talking Points on Leica Radio with Keith Vaz, broadcasting from London. To our listeners, especially our Christian listeners, happy Easter Sunday.
Oh,
किते कॉल जरूरी जा किते कॉल जरूरी